All right, guys, well, today we are going into Idaho's largest surplus store, Army Surplus. We have a few things that we need to get, so we're going to go in here and look around, and we'll show you what they have here as well. Okay, so we did get permission to film in here. So right behind me, it's like they have so much different things in here. Like, these are all brand new Vortex scopes. And then over here they have like walkie-talkies. They've got Nebo. They've got all sorts of stuff. They have Vortex scopes for rifles and for spotting scopes, all sorts of things here. Like, they even have clothes. Like, these are like shells and stuff. So they've got a ton of stuff here. So what you got here, Christopher? Ooh, just a fancy headlamp.
Just looking at this headlamp for when I go to Denver feeding cows at the stock show when it's dark. That'd be kind of nice. I was looking at this little Nebo Edge flashlight.
That thing's like tiny.
It's 60 bucks. It does 2,000 lumens. It says 25-hour runtime. So on low, at 25 lumens, you get 25 hours of runtime. So that's the good kind of marketing you need, right?
You like that?
Medium, 250 lumens, you get 5 hours. High, 1,000 lumens, 2 hours. Turbo mode, 2,000 lumens that it touts. 30 seconds.
You only get 30 seconds of runtime on that.
But when you can market it as a 2,000 lumen, even though it only
you only got it for 30 seconds, but you've got 2,000 lumens.
You know,
just enough time to see the bear coming in the dark.
I got a 10,000 horsepower truck.
Tons of cool little flashlights and stuff.
Yeah.
And over here they have a bunch of knives and some boots and some army pins. And then they've got all the old military, like there's an old military truck up there. Just like tons of military stuff. Yeah, the store has a little bit of everything. They have like survival stuff over here with you got compasses, you've got all sorts of things. It's like just so many different like matches and lighters, and you have all your camping freeze-dried food. And they have crates and crates of like, these are like military MREs. Kind of crazy. You got water jugs, you've got, and then you have nice new stuff like Stanley's. Like, they have a little bit of everything here. And then as well as all the old Army memorabilia all over the place. They also have a pretty good assortment of all the pew pew toys. They don't carry the pew pews, but they carry the accessories like freedom pellets and bags that are around the wall.
Hey, what about ghillie suits? We could all dress up.
Go camouflage.
You know.
Go camouflage and then scare the crap out of everybody.
That's right.
We should get one of those T-Rex costumes and dig spuds.
Yeah. Yep. Found some T-Rexes out there. And then they have a whole camping section back in here. But we've come here lots of times for just like miscellaneous little bags, like all these little bags and packs and stuff. We have some first aid kits that are just in some of these small backpacks, like these little guys. Just a tactical backpack.
You have about any size of tarp you'd want.
Tons of tarps, bungee cords, and we'll take you back in the back where they have all sorts of rope and cords and stuff. Lots of things. Pretty much everything you'd ever need in this one store. You have leveling blocks for your trailer, and then you have you have wrenches and saws and tools. Like, this is the whole tool section. Kind of crazy. Got snow shovels, you have jacks, you have hitches.
The pin that I have
Yeah.
That's the pin that I have.
Handy little hitch pin.
You have to get the washers. So you have a washer there, you have a big washer, but it's tight here. You put it through your hand and then it doesn't come out.
Yeah. Yeah, that worked really good on the, was it the piler? We used that. Worked really good.
Yep. These rubber bump stops for your back of your trailer.
Yeah. Stuff that you would be like, where do you find that? Well, they have it here.
Some stuff you don't even know what it is.
It's like a step.
It's a step of how do you mount it.
These are like recovery tools that you can hook onto a car.
Yeah, they call those record keys.
Record keys. They have all their pliers and screwdrivers and electrical tape and good
This
gosh,
is
there's
what I
lots
got
of
to
stuff.
get 18 of these.
We had to come here to get some pins.
That's mainly the only reason I came.
I mean, right next to you, they even have like brand new bearings. Like, that looks about like the bearings that we use on a lot of our potato equipment. So I just found this little tiny 4-ton bottle jack, and I need one for my side-by-side, so I think I'm actually gonna get this. Christopher's got all of his pins
They're my gold rings.
It's got all of his golden candy.
I need to find it.
But we're gonna go look around some more
Look at that
before we
air-
leave.
air
So
tube.
yeah, that was a big air wand.
We used to have one that size.
Yeah, we've gone through a few of those. They we break a lot of stuff. If you haven't noticed, if you've watched the channel long enough, we've broken a lot of things.
Some big old carabiners.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you could replace a lot with that. We were just looking at these. We were thinking that we need to put one of these on the front of every one of our trucks. Now that we have the good old Yankum ropes, we need something good and sturdy to hook to. We have tons of stuff here. It's kind of crazy. Need some rub for your barbecue, for your slow cooking. We got it. You need a blanket for the top of your slow cooker, for your grill. We got it. You want some cast iron skillets? They got that too. Need a pot for your water? They got that too. We've got a little bit of everything here. I think over here they even have, this is like their camp chef section. They have all their like they have camp chefs and all the attachments, all the griddles and stuff. Here's all your little cooking supplies. And then you got all your sleeping bags too. You need some stuff for your RV. You got your tank cleaners. You got your roof covers for your vents. It's like a whole camping section. You got all your lanterns and stuff. Over here you have tents. And I've been looking for one of these. I don't know if I'll get one today, but a little Mr. Heater that'll just go on top of a propane bottle. Got tons of stuff here. So this is essentially the store that you come to when you don't know what store you need to go to find the thing you need, because they have just about everything.
Maybe you don't know you need it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find stuff you're like, oh, that'd be nice. Like these little straps. They're handy little straps.
Mm-hmm.
Need a water filter? There you go. Need some socks? There you go. Need an ammo can? There you go. Store all your freedom pellets.
Need your foam sleeping pads?
You need some foam sleeping pads. You need some hinges? Look, hinges. You got a little bit of everything. Christopher's finding stuff that he needs for his little ranch.
I don't even know what this stuff is, but you know.
There's like horse brushes and there's some lovely brushes.
Comb my beard, you know.
Beard comb. All sorts of things. What'd you find? What is it? An empty prescription bottle. If you want to make your own medicine.
Some little test tubes.
Yeah. Here's your medical supplies.
Oh, and right next to it, you got your salt shaker.
Medical operating trousers. There you go. So when I want to cut Trevor open, take his spleen, I just come here and get one of those.
If I come up missing, you know what happened. Terry needed the spleen.
What'd you find? Oh, a whip.
A whip.
Christopher found a whip.
You don't have to go to the adult stores anymore.
Just come to Armor Surplus. They sell whips.
They have plenty, and they're probably cheaper.
Probably.
$7.99.
Mini pickaxe.
Well, we made it back to the where they have all their axes and shovels. And they have everything from this new one that Christopher's holding to these old ones that probably were in some military operation somewhere.
They have a whole bunch of gold painting stuff up over there too.
Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff here. On the other side, there's some. Let's see. We've got crowbars and hand saws. I'm pretty sure we have a handsaw just like this hanging in the shop, but it's about 40 years old. There's all your scoop shovels and your...
I thought this was part of a broom.
Oh, that's a big old, like,
Bar.
pry bar. Huh? They got a lot of them.
Like, that's a heavy bar.
Army shovels and axes and stuff over there.
Maybe she was getting that smaller corner there. And throw this around. We'll put some seats in it for it.
Yeah, we got a little World War II horse cart.
Ringside.
you want to be the punching bag for a boxer or
That's
something?
what they are.
There you
I
go.
mean, that's what we got right there.
They're not new
Football.
either, so
Yeah,
maybe
they've been beat on a little bit.
might have some blood on them.
They just have a whole bunch of strap. Hey, there's some knee pads. It's the everything store. They even have books.
Need a big rope.
They have a ton of stuff that we don't even know what it is. Like, no idea. I'm sure they're probably looking for some specific thing. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna walk around. Like, look at that whole pallet full of rope. $2.99 a foot. You need some feet for your cane. Have a whole barrel full of, looks like little rubber feet for like a cane. Just the endless. Need some brake pads for, like, I don't even know, a big truck. Just like truck brake pads. Some pieces of leather, just remnant pieces of leather. Hey, look, they have Stanley levels too. This store never seems to surprise us with how much stuff there is that we have no clue what it's for.
Don't know what that's for.
Like, what is this?
There's a bunch of them, but you know.
Anybody know what that is?
It's $12.99.
$12.99. If you need whatever that is, they got it. Along with backpacks. Hey, here's some skis. Cross-country skis. Bungee cords. Here's a bunch of water valves and
Pieces of leather.
yeah, there's a fan. There's some winch rollers. Christopher found some welding rod.
I don't even know. I mean,
that looks like a piece of aluminum. Those are all tubes of welding rod.
looks a whole box of.
And if you just need one welding rod, look at that. You can just get one.
These are all the different various bolt bins.
Yeah.
All the bolts that you never would use.
Yeah, all these bins are just random miscellaneous nuts and bolts. These are nice lag screws. I mean, I wouldn't say this is stuff you'd never use. It's like,
We just don't know that they're here.
yeah, you just have to come here and see that they got it.
Like, look at this whole thing of grade 8 bolts.
Yeah, they got a ton of just grade 8 bolt. Look at that. That was like a mountain.
But then you get to these. It's a fine thread, short little stubby, grade 5 something.
Yeah.
Or then, you know, the next bin over.
A giant 1 1.25 bolt. I'm pretty sure all of these are just full of old army clothes and gear and stuff. But whatever it is, I don't want to try on a Dutch butt pack, so I'm gonna go over here. What'd you find, Christopher?
Things.
I don't know.
Looks like a little rubber bumper for something.
There's a whole box of them.
Whole bunch of little bits and bobs and doodads.
All
and
thread.
odds and ends and a random steel pipe with little cotter pit or little hairpin holes in the ends.
Wool washers.
A wool a wool washer.
Wool washer.
Not sure what that would be used for.
Right in the middle of all of it, a Willys Jeep.
Yep, right in the middle of all these bolt bins we have an old Willys Jeep. Let's go see what it says it actually is.
Willys Jeep.
What is
It's
it?
older
Let's see.
than
It has a thing on the front. What does it say it is?
Union Munga Jeep.
It's a Munga Jeep.
This is an Auto Union Munga Jeep. They are very rare. Only a few in the United States. This one is a 1957.
1957
Auto Union.
Union Munga Jeep.
Auto Union. It says Auto. Auto Union Munga.
It's a cool little truck. If you get that fixed up and restore it, it's probably not for sale. Maybe, I don't know.
Enough money everything's for sale.
You need a flapper for your exhaust for your Union Munga Jeep.
But
There you go.
you have a hydraulic line right next to a box of nails.
Nails and hydraulics. And then what are these? Light bulbs.
Light bulbs.
This is a foam case full of really freaking old light bulbs, I imagine.
If you want incandescent bulbs, here you go.
Yeah, they're all unopened in the plastic, just little packs of light bulbs. This must be the hose aisle. So you've got little hydraulic hoses. You've got rolls of just this plastic. It is like plastic. It's not poly. I don't even know what it is. Clear PLA hose. All sorts of little hoses. little various hooks, springs, old Freedom cans full of stuff. And then it's just the nuts and bolts are just everywhere. Everywhere throughout the store there's these little random old bolt bins that are just full of nuts and bolts. Very specific screws.
Yeah, they're like this whole bin of these.
Yeah.
Fine thread, probably grade 8.
Only has about 1/4 inches of thread.
So these have a pin through.
Yeah. I think I saw something over here. I'm pretty sure this is like an insulator for like a telephone pole. So are these. And those. These are all just like insulators for telephone and power poles. You got a roto-rooter and a whole bunch of metal bushings and stuff. Hey, this is a fan for like a heater, air conditioner, like in a truck. I've replaced a few of those. These look like fans for a computer. I'm sure they're not, because they're really freaking heavy, but whatever it is, there's a lot of them. And then here's some tow ropes, electrical, just like speaker wire, just whole rolls and rolls of it, right next to some axes. There's a board if you need to carry somebody out of the mountains, right next to some camouflage. But one of my favorite parts of the store is they just have so much paracord. There's just like this rack. You can cut it off by the foot, or up here they just have these boxes and boxes and boxes of just rolls of paracord. And we like doing lots of stuff with paracord at my house, making things and whatnot. And then they also have like bigger ropes, and then like all these. So we just have like really big, like we use these ropes for pulling jet skis and stuff when we're out in the water. So there you have a lot of rope here. We come here a lot and get rope.
Chain binders.
What'd you find, Trevor?
Shovels, tires, caster wheels.
Yeah, this is where we get like heavy duty caster wheels. We've replaced caster wheels on our little scoot around chairs for in the shop before.
Yeah.
Got all sorts of wheels and stuff in here. There's chain binders right there behind Trevor.
We can make these for our big shop.
Make a shop chair for that sucker. There you go. It'd be like a shop throne. We got buckets and buckets of chain right next to a nice inflatable canoe. That'd be pretty cool. Granted, that looks like it's been through some abuse.
Dually casters.
Some dually casters.
Maybe they're for a 1.5 ton chair instead of a 1 ton chair.
Yeah. There you go.
It's
For your wheel lines, right?
Yeah.
big like 5-inch coupler.
Yeah.
Push-in coupler. Man, these are some heavy duty casters.
And they're all steel. And more random nuts and bolts.
Yeah, more nut and bolt bins.
Flathead.
A tapered flathead, like flush mount bolt.
They got a few of them.
They have some. If you need some of that, there it's here.
And some washers.
Yeah, some flat washers.
What kind of
Whole heap of flat washers.
more rubber washers?
Little teeny nuts. Trevor size.
Trevor size nuts. There you go. The thing is, they're only $2 a pound. So if you're getting these little ones, man, you could get a ton of them. You got some camo nets. Trevor's got a nice hat, nice helmet on.
It's
Good old army helmet.
yeah.
Don't know how much it's going to
Bulletproof hard hat.
Bulletproof hard hat. This aisle has pretty much every size of just boxes. Just empty boxes, new and used. I mean, those ones are definitely used, but these ones are all new. You can even get big ones, 27 gallon. So depending on what you're trying to do, got a lot of boxes here. Want to go snowshoeing? There you go. Some targets, And here's a big like canvas tent, and all your tent stakes and your fuel for your little gas stoves.
She needs tent stakes. They have tent stakes.
Yeah, they've got all sorts. It's big heavy duty steel tent stakes, plastic tent stakes, wooden tent stakes.
And they have stakes for when vampires come. Look at that thing.
Yep, when the vampires come, boom, that bad boy right there. Wooden stake. Various straps, different widths and lengths, and then this side of the store is basically like all clothing. So they have boots and jackets and shirts and all sorts of stuff.
Fish net.
Here's a little stove.
You want to make your own clothes?
Yeah, make you some fishnet stockings right here.
Whoops.
You got camp chairs.
Gotta stay safe. This is a boonie hat.
A boonie hat. There you go.
Safety boonie hat.
All these camp chairs, and then they have this pretty awesome army truck right here. No idea what it is, but it looks pretty armored.
Sluice box.
Want to go gold mining?
Gold pans. Your mats. Miner's moss.
Metal detector. I've wanted to get a metal detector. I think that'd be kind of fun. And this is, that's like 1/4 inch thick steel right there. This thing would be epic. That's a beefy machine. Doesn't have a thing that says what it is though. And then you have a whole assortment of boots. Various qualities.
Lacrosse.
You got the good stuff and the cheap stuff. Stuff for everybody. These like wool blankets.
Oh yeah, like a German army blanket.
Yeah. There's you a nice wool blanket.
Whole bunch of wool blankets.
Different colors and different sizes. There's some overalls. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Well, I'm gonna knock off these shovels. And then right here we have another big army vehicle. This one has tracks on it.
It has a big cannon on top.
Yeah, there's a nice big pew pew up there. Not sure what it is, but maybe somebody can tell me. Christopher just found a pretty funny shirt, so we've got all sorts of stuff here. What'd you say you found? Waterproof mittens.
Waterproof mittens.
Here you go, for your crab fishing.
All of your
And tons of cotton gloves.
glove liners.
These would actually be nice when we're steam cleaning in the winter.
Yeah. Don't get frozen hands.
Lots of socks.
Whole bunch of socks over here. This is where I should come for socks. Goodness.
Yeah. Wool.
$5.
Nice wool socks. Those would be warm.
Yeah, they would.
You want to be a robber, Christopher?
They're head socks. Not robber masks.
Not robber masks.
But they have every color, depending on.
Because robber mask
Whatever
comes with a
you
stigma.
Whatever color you want to wear. If you're in the snow, maybe wear this one. If it's nighttime, maybe wear this one. I am not advocating for any activities that use robber masks. Come get your lovely gemstones. Oh, those are cool. This one's really cool. Oh, it's in 2 pieces.
My kids love rocks.
Same here. Got barrels of rocks here. Yeah, my kids would go crazy over these.
Here's our ghillie suits.
Yeah.
There's the ghillie suit.
Winter, this time of year.
Let's go lay in the field and wait for geese.
Yep.
We have a few MREs. They're actually not bad.
You got this guy defending the store. They got all sorts of stuff here. There's like your emergency lights, candles,
fire sticks,
whistles, paracord bracelet kits, warmers. You have your water filters. There's a life straw.
I have a life straw.
I have
I got on my snowmobile.
I have some sort of filter. Little solar panels. Old organ. So where was that at? What'd you find? Blood clotting spray. for when you don't want to bleed out. Medical kits, and then here's all your freedom pellets. And then if you don't want to go and use their MREs, you can come get all your fishing gear and go catch your own food. This is a store where you can wander around for hours and still not see everything that's in the store.
We were almost an hour.
Yeah, we were in there for about an hour, but we did find some stuff, and there's a lot more stuff in there that we're like, oh, maybe we could use that, and we might use that on this thing. So brainstorm some ideas, and we'll probably be back at some point.
Go take a look. Army surplus warehouse here in between Shelly and Idaho Falls.
I think they even have a website that you can go to and order stuff, so if you don't live here, you can still get stuff. And out here they have like a little tracked tank up there on the pole, and like an old army truck and a bunch of old army stuff. Hey, there's a scale, it's free, but you have to haul it. So they just have tons of old, there's an old ripper, the little 3-point ripper. Tons of stuff out here. All right guys, well I hope you enjoyed that video. It was a little bit different. It wasn't so much farming, it was just an interesting store that we go to all the time. So thought we would bring you along, and maybe some of you out there would enjoy it. If you didn't enjoy it, well, please keep watching, because we love you, and we'll see you next time.